Continuing with the presentations this morning is Joram Clervius of Nexient.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Joram Clervius. I'm a senior software developer at Nexient, and we're a company here in Ann Arbor. And I lead one of the largest teams for one of the projects that maybe most of you in this room have probably interacted with. So my name is, again, Joram Clervius, and I'm here mostly to talk about all the different ways that you can actually get into the software engineering field. I'm just going to use myself as an example of how I got here. And that's that's the reason we have this as the title of the slide. So of course, this is my crazy path into tech. I was born and raised in a very small island called Haiti. I actually found out earlier that the young lady who spoke right before me was also of Haitian descent. But I was born and raised in Haiti. For those of you who don't know, that's a very small island in the Caribbean, probably considered right now as maybe the poorest country on this side of the world. And so pretty much my days there, I was a very sick kid. I suffered very, very, very badly from asthma. And because of the way that the medical system is in Haiti, I never really knew what an inhaler was until maybe after I left Haiti. So almost for every other week, I was in the hospital for some reason. I couldn't breathe or whatever the case may be. And that kind of solidified inside my mind that I might have wanted to be in the science field at some point in the future and maybe find a cure for asthma. So that's part of my experience there in Haiti. And my parents, they actually left Haiti the year after I was born to move to this country. And so I was raised by my aunts and uncles, while my parents, they sent money to Haiti to help take care of us. And so in the summer of 1998, they were able to move us from Haiti to Florida. And there in Florida is when I started to get involved in a whole lot of other different things that I couldn't do in Haiti. And the reason, of course, I couldn't do them in Haiti is because I was sick, right? So I had an older brother and a younger sister who was always playing around and doing things. But because myself, I'm somebody who had a hard time breathing, I was always stuck in the corner and sitting somewhere trying to figure out exactly how to catch my breath. But once I did come to the United States and I was introduced to an inhaler, by the way, those things are magical. They really help you to breathe better when you can't breathe. I was able to start getting involved in music, so I played a lot of, I don't know if you guys know what the euphonium is. That's my favorite instrument. Played that for 10 years. So I played that. I started to get involved in student body government. I started running track. I got in the science clubs and the math clubs, and so I was doing almost everything, in school. And so because of that, I ended up finding out what the things are that I'm interested in. And I knew at some point, with some of the things that I tried out, that I did like computers, but I still never thought in my mind that that was going to be what I used and made into my own career. And so over time, I actually got really good with music, and I got a scholarship to go to college, a music scholarship to go to college, and I wanted to study biology. And so I did all that. But so those are all my passions. So as you can see, this is the euphonium that I play. And of course, I'm a bodybuilder. I'm sorry, I didn't mention that. I competed 2 weeks ago, actually, at the Grand Rapids Nationals, and I won first place at that competition. Thank you. Yeah, so I did that, and I've been doing all of this, but the most important thing for me is exactly how I found a way to get into technology. So I couldn't continue the same path that I decided to go into college for, which was biology, while I kept the music scholarship, because the expectation there was that, of course, I might, and maybe I knew that before, but I thought I could have done something different, but I should have gone into college for a music major, because the scholarship required so much more of me in the music department than I was able to give and maintain the biology major. So I dropped the scholarship, which made everything worse with biology, and so I dropped out of school. The skills that I had built by myself for web development or web design at the time was able to get me a job, and I started working in that path. As I continued to work, I decided, okay, well, I really like this. Maybe I might want to learn even more of it and get better, because the minute you get into this field, you start to find out there are people who are really, really good. And so I started to look at those people, try to find out how to get like them, and I found out that there are these programs called boot camps. I attended one called Lambda School, and I graduated from there, and once I graduated from Lambda School, I started working at Nexient. And so I moved from Florida to Ann Arbor. And by the way, so this L that you see in the picture is not for loser, it's for Lambda School, because everybody in this picture that you're seeing up here actually graduated also from Lambda School. And these people are people who got into this field from a whole different path. Right? So everything I'm saying here kind of goes back to that story about the fact that every single person in here, even if maybe you don't think you're the kind of person who can get into tech and get into becoming a software engineer, I'm up here with a whole different story, a whole entirely different path that I got into this field. And right now, I mean, this is something that I really enjoy. You know, I can sit down and code for hours and hours and hours along the course of a day. And I think anybody else here can also do the same thing. So of course, I'm in Ann Arbor now. I work at Nexient. I lead, like I said a while ago, a nice big team of very talented people, and we're working on a project for a company with a name that maybe most of you guys have interacted with. And right now, I'm still connected to my family back home in Haiti. My family actually opened up a school in Haiti the year after we had that really, really huge earthquake that messed up a whole lot of the country. And we've been running that school for 5-6 years now. We have over 500 students there. This was one of the graduations that we had there. Those kids are amazing. And so, yeah, so I'm still connected back home. And this was my talk. By the way, Nexient, I'd love to see some of you guys working with me at Nexient. It's a great company. And if any of you guys are interested, you know, we're hiring. Thank you.
Fabulous.